Good day to you all. My name is Wisdom Gunzvenzve. I'm with the Department of Livestock Production and Development under the Directorate of Arts with the Ministry of Lands, Agriculture, Water, Fisheries and Rural Development. Today I want to talk about the effects of El Nino on livestock in our country and the mitigation measures that farmers can make to avert the situation that we are faced with regarding the livestock. Firstly, we want to look at the water situation. El Nino is likely to cause a water shortage for our livestock, especially cattle. And as farmers, we are being urged to reduce the kilometers that our livestock move to fetch for water. One thing is the energy that they will be using to look for water is what they are supposed to be getting from the field, which is in short supply. So you want to try to reduce the distance that our livestock walk to fetch for water. The other thing as well is it is in some of the muddy areas that you find our animals trapped as trying to seek for water. So what can we do as farmers? The responses in terms of water might differ from area to area and from province to province. But generally, what we would urge farmers to do is, in conjunction with other stakeholders, like the ministry, we should try to construct water troughs at existing community boreholes so that as we are fetching water for humans, livestock can also have access to that water at water troughs. The other thing is that farmers should avoid by all means to have animals move to mud areas which might actually act as death traps. However, also government is having programs, but which might be long-term in certain areas. In terms of the time the programs will reach these areas. We are looking at the situation where government has a program where there is an intention to drill a borehole in every ward in the country. And in that particular scenario, we are looking at 35,000 boreholes in the country. However, these are long-term solutions. Also, the other farmer action that farmers need to take is the element of destocking. I think as farmers, we have non-productive and productive animals. We should try to sell non-productive animals so that we save on our productive animals. Our productive animals, what am I saying? I'm talking about the breeding animals, the heifers and the cows. I'm talking about the animals involved in draft power. If you can just save those and try to destock non-productive animals, the money is thereby realized can also be used actually to buy feed for the remaining animals, or even construct boreholes at our respective places. Sometimes livestock farmers fail to realize how rich they are in terms of conversion of their livestock into monetary terms, that some of the things they are able to do on their own whilst the government continues to save the livestock sector. Also, farmers need to identify relief grazing sites near to their areas. However, this they should do in conjunction with veterinary services so that diseases are not spread from one area to the other. The issue of wildfires has been a major problem in the country. Now, if you are looking at the current herbage quantity due to the limited rain, we don't want to deplete the already depleted herbage quantity caused by this imminent drought. So let's try to have wildfires in collaboration with the respective departments or stakeholders like EMA and avoid unnecessary fires. How do you go about it? As I said, let's work with the relevant departments. But the issue of fire guards is one major area where which can actually be employed to save the grass from wildfires. Crop residues in terms of nutrition. Let's have harvesting and preservation of crop residues. I'm talking about the maize stalks, sorghum stalk, and all the stalks from these cereal plants. Let's try to harvest them and preserve them so that we strategically feed these to our animals during need time. The other issue is government is also embarking on a urea treatment process whereby you can take advantage of this if you consult your nearby extensions workers from arts. You can be assisted in terms of improving on the quality of the harvested crop residues by urea treating them. Also, you will find that during this particular period, you might have wilted crops, be it maize or sorghum. There's always that danger, especially with sorghum, of nitrate or prussic acid poisoning due to the wilted condition. We should also, in that particular scenario, especially for sorghum, to avoid the first 20 or so centimeters of the crop so that you don't feed that to your animals. You can actually bring that up to the relevant department so that they can make an assessment of the poisonous nature of the wilted crop. Government on its own is also going through the issue of hay baling. After having harvested this bale, hays, actually the intention of the government is to transport the harvested bales to needy areas. Farmers on their own as well can carry out this hay baling exercise so that they feed the animals at the appropriate time. The last issue is government has been collaborating with development partners to procure feed and sell to farmers in certain areas. This is an ongoing process, and one organization I'm quite aware of that is embarking on this is the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, whereby they are collaborating with government to buy stock feed, procure stock feed, and sell to farmers at cost without any profit. Actually, it's a form of subsidy to farmers. I want to thank you. Let me end by saying, make hay whilst the sun shines, and that is farmers. We are only liberators in as much as preservation of our livestock is concerned. I thank you.